millions of holiday travelers are heading out this weekend.
Yeah, AAA says that more than 1 million Oklahomans will hit the skies and highways between now and the end of the year. Alexis Young has been out at the airport since early this morning. How are we looking at 9 o'clock this morning? Alexis, good morning.
Well, Robin, so far we've seen about 3,000 passengers check in right here at Will Rogers International Airport. And that's despite AAA saying that ticket prices have jumped 4%. But hey, the peak hours right now are about 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. And that's going to be happening every single day leading up until Christmas. But again, that's not stopping these passengers from coming through. And in fact, we caught up with some passengers and I asked, well, how was the traffic looking outside? They told me it's actually been a breeze coming through here. But take a look at what they had to say when I asked, what are you most excited for this Christmas?
During the year, sometimes we lose family members, and just being able to share that special time with those who are still here is what's most important to me.
Now, as far as travel goes, if you're not taking the airplanes, you can also take your car. Now, get this, AAA is saying that Oklahoma has the best gas rate. We're actually beating the nation, $2.56. So fuel up if you're in Oklahoma and you need to drive anywhere else. The rest of the nation is about averaging $3.03. So it's great to be an Oklahoman. Now, as far as taking a train, if you take Amtrak, right now they're saying this is actually the most expensive time, which is happening every single holiday season. They said the cheapest days, if you must take it during the holidays, is on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but Wednesday's Christmas, so hey, might as well take a plane, am I right? Live in Will Rogers International Airport, I'm Alexis Young for Oklahoma's Own News 9.
All right, thanks, Alexis. If you are planning on driving, we're taking a closer
Time to hit the roads and the skies if you're traveling for Christmas. And this morning, we actually have been seeing 1,000 troops at the airport, getting ready to head back home. Now it's time to check in with our Alexis Young on holiday traffic out at Will Rogers. Alexis, how is it looking out there early this Friday morning?
You know, it's actually a funny question that you asked that, because right now, our troops are sleeping, and rightfully so. Now, the thing is, about 500 troops so far have already came to Will Rogers International Airport to go home. Now, the YMCA of Greater OKC is helping them out. They've been providing them food, hot chocolate, and get this, even carolers were here last night to sing to them. Now, right now, they are a bit tired, but that's the thing is, they just came from Fort-Sill. Now, most of these troops today are Fort-Sill trainees. They just got done with basic training, but they're taking a break to go back home before they go back to rigorous training. However, we did get a chance to talk with the captain and take a look at what she had to say when we asked her how important it is to just have something like this for our troops. Take a look.
I think the most important thing that this mission emphasizes is that we do care about our soldiers and getting them back, and this massive undertaking that we're doing to get them back to spend time with their families. We really do care, and people matter.
You know, and it's so important for missions just like this. As a Navy veteran myself, I cannot emphasize enough of how important it is to have a chance like this to go back home. Because you got to think about it. When you're going through basic training, you're not getting a hot meal like you think. So when you have these chances to go back home, trust me, a hot meal will make your day. Now, again, like I said, these are basic trainees from Fort-Sill. So they're going to go home. They're going to come right back, go back to training. Tomorrow, there will be our graduates from Fort-Sill, and they'll be heading back home. And then by Sunday, the last remaining troops will then be going back home. But what our troops can look forward to tonight is for some more carolers, some more free food, and just that great hospitality that the YMCA is providing them. Live at the Will Rogers International Airport, I'm Alexis Young for Oklahoma's Own News 9.
What a great sight to see.
I know, nothing like a hot cooked meal from
I was
mom,
about to
right?
say, you're coming through the airport, you're just trying to get home for the holidays, and it's like, hey, we recognize that. Here's this little hospitality for you.
Well, we appreciate our soldiers, and I love seeing them every year from Fort-Sill, getting ready to head out. You know, they've been that 8 weeks of basic training. That's rough in itself. Kind of good to go get a little respite at home.
There you go.